Young Millan Ferdinand did not have to die. That's the sentiment of Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony. The Prime Minister spoke to the issue on the program In Touch on Choice Television, hosted by Press Secretary Jadia Jean-Pierre Emmanuel.
That child did not deserve to die from blows, from what is obviously great physical harm. An innocent child should not be a victim of circumstances like that. That really cannot be right, and I hope that the police is able to get down to the bottom of this. I think also it is saying a lot about our protective services. While it is true that I'm not fully aware of all the steps that are being taken by the ministry concerned, by the social protection arm of the ministry, the concern, that is to say the Ministry of Health and Wellness, nevertheless, I think we need to look carefully at the procedures that are put into place to protect vulnerable children. Protecting children really ought to be our highest priority.
Dr. Anthony says not only is social protection inadequate, but the laws to hold parents responsible for the protection of their children are as well.
We seem to be letting a lot of parents off the hook who can do far better than they're doing. Witness a number of instances parents have left their children at their homes while they go out fetting, while they go out drinking. I mean, those are things that should not happen, should not occur. Your child has to be your number one priority. And so this is really a hurtful thing, and I just want to tell the family of that child how sorry I am for what has happened, how painful it is. And while, of course, the grief will always endure, I do hope that as a society we have learned something from this incident. We have learned that we can't continue the cycle of abuse of children. It has to be brought to an end, and that those who are responsible for abusing their children must, face the law and pay the full price.
4-year-old Millan Ferdinand died from brain injury and blunt force trauma about the body. It is suspected that the child suffered physical abuse at the hands of his stepmother. Police say they are awaiting direction from the DPP's office before laying charges.